All right, welcome back. It's part 2 of symmetrical sculptures. Okay, so I've been working hard. I designed different lines and shapes on all of my paper, and if I did it on one side, I did it on the other, because remember the theme is symmetrical. So it has to look the same on both sides. All right, so now I'm going to start simply by manipulating the paper. I'm going to fold the paper, I might roll the paper, I might cut the paper, I might glue the paper a certain way, but whatever I do to one side, I'm going to flip it and do to the other. So let me just kind of give you guys some ideas, okay? I'll try to go pretty quick so you guys have work time. All right, so I'm going to do, with this one, I'm going to fold it forward, and then I'm going to go backwards. I'm going to make a zigzag, like an accordion fan. So I go forward, backward, forward, backward, and I'm going all the way to the staples. So let me do it on this part, because this blue paper counts as one piece of paper, right? It just has staples in the middle, so you gotta stop and do it to the other side. So forward, back, forward, back, forward, and I'm going all the way to the staples. So now that looks pretty cool. We've got zigzags on this side, and now I'm going to flip it and go to this side. Okay, remember sculpture, we're making symmetrical sculptures. Sculptures are not flat, they are 3D, and so these are actually going to go on string. You may have noticed I have a hole puncher and a string right here, and so these are going to get hung up. That means you can view them from all sides. So these are sculptures. That's why they're not flat. So I'm going forward and backwards, folding it all the way, increasing it all the way to the staples. So look at, I've got the same thing done on both sides. Okay, now let's see, with the red, maybe I want to, oh, I love doing this one, where you wrap it around a pencil. So you start at the very tip, and you just kind of roll it around that pencil. You gotta hold on really tight. I kind of need to push down on my table, and then I'm just gonna keep it pinched in between my fingers and my thumb, and I'm rolling it all the way to the staples. I'm holding it and kind of creasing it there, and then when I let go, look at it, made a curly Q. Love that. Now I've got to do this side, because remember, this counts as like one piece of paper. Just has the staple right in the center. So I'm rolling and rolling, and then I kind of hold it, pinch it a little bit, and I let go. Okay, now I have to flip it and do it to the red on this side. So I've got to roll around my pencil again. Let me push down on the table. I think it's a lot easier if you push down on the table while you're rolling. Just a little tip. Just figure that out for myself. Okay. Oh, and I almost rolled the yellow too. Make sure you only have one piece of paper. It's a good thing some of these accidents are happening so that I can help you guys out. Give you guys some tips so that the same thing doesn't happen to you. There, I roll it up, kind of crease it, take my pencil out. There we go. It's becoming symmetrical. Same on both sides. Okay, now the yellow. With the yellow, I think I'm just going to bend it. I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna take the paper and I'm just gonna bend it into the pink. So I'm gonna use a glue stick so that it stays. So I gotta think about where to put the glue. I want this paper right here to stick to this pink. So I'm gonna put glue right down here at the bottom of the yellow. I fold it in, and then I'm just gonna use some pressure, rub my finger in there. Okay, now I'll do this other side. I put glue at the bottom with my glue stick, and then I'm gonna fold it in, go all the way to the staples, and there I have the yellow, just kind of like a big roll. I have to flip my sculpture over and do the same to the other side. I hope you guys are starting to get it now. Hope it's making sense. Fold it in and down so that it sticks to the pink. And making sure I'm going the right way. Do this other side. So really you're doing everything 4 times because you have that staple in the middle. There we go. Press it down. Cool. Oh, look at how neat this is looking. And the yellow made a heart. Oh, I'm loving it. Okay, so now with this pink, let me start to think. I could use my scissors now, and maybe I want to just cut some long, skinny lines, and then I'm gonna crinkle it up so that it kind of looks like fringe. You know, fringe is like the stuff at the end of your scarf. So now I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna crinkle it, just kind of crunching it up carefully. I don't want to ruin my art, but I want it to look a little 3D.